think this will be working now. Let's just update the stream, update everything else. Okay, the YouTube stuff's updated. So then, this ought to be the last segment. It's because there's practically nothing left. So, I don't know why the FPS is so horrible. It's not even doing anything that intensive. The really funny thing is, the frame rate's fine, it's just the sound that's glitching out. So let me tweak something in settings. I'm gonna tune this down a little bit. Nope, it's still going weird. Well, time to start randomly closing out programs I'm not using. I'm not using Google Chrome, so I can close that out. Not using Steam. Whoa, Skype's a big one. Okay, I'm shutting that one down for now. And I don't know what's causing the lag anymore, because at this point, there's nothing that should be causing it. Okay, never mind. I think it's just because I had it out of focus.
This place is called Numa Dune.
Okay, so it still remembers. That's good. I had to check that. The frame rate seems to be picky right now. I am not 100% sure as to what's causing it. I haven't played the game for a few days, so I gotta reacquaint myself with the controls. Game's controls are awkward to say the best. Pretty much everything we've got to do at this point is in Dry Rock Canyon, so I don't know what's causing the frame dips. Last time I was able to blame that on Skype, but I've closed it out. I've got nothing that's very task intensive running other than OBS, which is my streamer. And I've had that run completely lag free before, so I don't know what's causing it. I really don't. Okay, this is kind of cheating, but whoa. Need to get away from some nurbles. I'm gonna try setting some frame skips on here, which is kind of a bad idea, but I've got 2 on right now. Well, it looks a little jumpy, but I think it's actually an improvement. At least the sound's not stuttering anymore, but I'm gonna see if I can change it to a different setting. Maybe just 1. It doesn't need 2. Yeah, I think this is fine.
When in doubt, take the stick out.
I just don't remember what I have to do. Dry Rock Caverns. I don't think I actually got that far into it. I unlocked it, but I didn't really do much with it from there. And then I've got to go to Sun Temple. Chicken Island I have to go to just for the sake of saying I went there, because reasons. Oh, why isn't it? Oh, right, window isn't focused. I'm surprised I never thought of doing frame skips before when the game was freaking out. But oh well, better late than never. Thankfully I did back with my Aquaman HPO, but that was a totally different story. Aquaman was, it's a very special game. It's very, very special. All the HBO games I've played, I think that one's probably the worst. Although, the Man 64 has the undying advantage of being the one that I couldn't finish. Trying to save a few seconds by coming in this way. Yeah, no speedrun strats. I just don't always use them. I actually have a speedrun setting for this game made. I just need to figure out how to fix the lag, which I might just wind up using my physical PS2 copy of the game, since it would technically be legit. That way. I think the power-up in this level shows up after you complete all the caverns. So, I'm just gonna go through normally. I know there's a few Yorbles in here. How many is there again? 24! Okay, we could be here a while.
Gotcha.
Yorble over here. No, no, no! Really don't know why I waited on this level so long. I know I had a reason, I just don't remember what it was. Yorble, Yorble. 70. Wow, by the time I finish this level, I'll be pretty much done with Yorbles. Which is good, because I should be done at that point. All I'll have after this is Sun Temple and Dark Temple. Dark Temple is just fighting Slaylock. It means there's no Yorbles. I used to have those eyes as a paintbrush. I think that's how I made one of my part icons. I don't think I do anymore, but completely my fault.
So, do you want to try that again?
Not really. Come on to the light. Alright, so from here we just gotta follow the light and everything will be fine. Not panicking. I don't think I have a secret long-lasting fear of this level or anything. Yes, I do.
Tack, you've become the light. Let's find our way back out of here. Oh, we should remember to look for Yorbles along the way.
I can't remember how many Yorbles are in this particular segment. I think there's something along 14 between the first two, so I'm gonna assume there's 6. Well, if there is 6, then I'm in good hands.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Whoa, whoa, out of the way. What was down here? I couldn't check before because I didn't have the light, but now, let's just see. Yorbo!
That's gonna leave a mark.
Oh,
Oh, you were doing great.
oh, the death animation for getting caught in the darkness doesn't show anymore. It's a little thing, but it's certainly there. Oh, another Yorble. I wonder if there's any others down here. I don't think so. I feel like I've gotten enough, but again, I haven't actually 100%ed the game before, so what's that down there? Something sparkling. Is that the end gate or is that a Yorble? Maybe, no, it can't be the mana power. Mana power you get for completing all 3. That much I do know. Oh, it's probably that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, look, Tack. The light is returning to its room. I'm glad we know it'll stay there in case we need to go back into that cave again.
Well, on to the next segment, I suppose. It's this one over here. There's a Yorble actually right over here, I think. Yes. Nice and handy. Oh, Yorble. I care more about the Yorbles and stuff than anything else, so if I wind up straying off the path from the light or anything, that's why. I'm not completely clueless, I'm just selectively dying. I guess is the best way to word it.
When in doubt, take the stick out.
I feel like I'm getting really far behind. Okay, not so much now, but... Oh, Yorble, Yorble, Yorble. Ooh, 178.
Keep trying.
Now, I thought there was only 14 between the first two, but now I'm starting to think that might be a bit low. I know this is the number you're supposed to have by the time you leave in a traditional speedrun, although my speedrunning strategy for this game isn't exactly traditional. Let me put it this way, I go to Mummy Tombs before I go to Lower Tree Village. Bad idea, probably. Like this segment, it's a leap of faith at best. Damn it, there was feathers down there. I'm gonna have to look at that later. Well, got the light again. Oh, we're getting close to our, what I think is our new cap. The old cap being 2000. Your first is a Yorble. Oh, okay. Need to get back up and go back this way again. Here we are. Any other Yorbles on this path? Sometimes they'll try to double dip on the pathways. Considering how a level that isn't particularly long. Yep, they tried to hide another one down here. I don't know how Mummy Tombs can only have 10 and this can have 24. Mummy Tombs is almost undisputably the longest level in the game. How does that level get so few? And by longest, I mean like the longest it takes to complete, not the actual distance. If we're talking distance, we're probably gonna get at Powder Canyon. Maybe Numa Dunes. I'm not sure which one of those is technically longer. No, you can go past 10,000. Is there any cap for how much you can hold? I feel like I'm missing a ton of Yorbles in this segment. Ooh. I'm actually going to backtrack a little bit.
Do you want to try that again?
Not really, but I have to anyways. Ah, my glorious 100% profile. Ew!
You'll get him next time.
Thanks for the boost of confidence, I suppose. Yay. Anything down this way, because I feel like this is somewhere they try to hide something like a Yorble. Hello. How did I know? That's all those down there. One Yorble. Well, guess it's better now than it would have been had I already finished this segment of the cave. That would have been bad. Having to go all the way back through this cave again. Run out of the way. Where is the must find ending? Must find Yorbles. Oh, there's Yorble over there. I see it. Just off in the distance. Aha! Hello. How many have we got here? 15. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still feel like I'm missing a few though. Can't really trust Juju Compass in a level like this. jump button has some weird kind of delay in this game. I don't know how to describe it. It's not really there. Kind of off-putting. It's not like one of those games where you have to hold down the jump button in order to jump. It does jump after pushing it, but it seems like there's like a few frames of delay before you... What the... Okay, that one's on me. I can't blame the jump button on that. I'll own up when I screw up. It might be the... No, it can't be the frame skipping because it was happening before too. Anything up here? Didn't think so. Had to look. Better go out of my way now and look for him than wind up having to come back here later. Or if I wind up missing any, I'll just Juju Compass, find them. Because at that point, Juju Compass will be a viable option. I wonder why the somersault was going weird there. Oh well. Time for cavern number 3. When was that again? I feel like it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Camera looks kind of cool. I haven't seen this one in a while. I was studying the whole tech speedrunning stories. I went through the other two because just technically speedruns are supposed to do this before you get the spirit rattle. It's a stupid idea, but I guess it does work. Again, my idea is even stupider, so I'm not gonna judge. But I haven't actually attempted to speedrun this game. I plan to, but I wanted to get this done first. I've actually got my configuration card up and running. I've even got the window set. Oh, there's a Yorble down here. I'm going to regret that, aren't I? Yep! I regret everything! Except for the Yorble. The Yorble was worth it. And Yorbles. Yes, right there. There's a Yorble right there. It was worth it. It was completely worth it. There's a Yorble up there. I'm not sure how I would get that in this run. I think I'm gonna have to get that on my way back. Because I don't think I'd have the time to get it. By the time I got set up to go up there, I'd have the Nurble face. So I know where at least one is on my way back, but I think this is the end of this pathway. Here we go, another light. Find out. We need 3 more, and I know where one of them is. There's no guarantee that they're all on this particular path either. I hate these enemies so much. They are the reason Spirit Strike exists. When the dev team thought that a flying enemy with for a character that doesn't particularly have great movement was a good idea. I can't complain about the dev team too much. They made a great game, but the only crime that this game's guilty of, I think, is the fact that it came out too late. If this game had come out a few years earlier, it would have sold a lot better, I think. But by 2003, when this game came out, a lot of people were already burned out from platformers. Although, if that's the case, there's one major flaw of my theory. And that's Battle for Bikini Bottom. There is no reason that game should have sold. If That theory was true. And they both came out from Nick. But they were both advertised by Nick, I should say. I don't know how much Nick actually had in developing those games. I'm pretty sure that Avalanche was the primary developer. But Nick maybe popping in here and there, and THQ worked on it a bit too. I don't know how much of a hand THQ had in it. They might have had a really big hand in it. They might not. It's hard to know, considering how both Avalanche and THQ are pretty much defunct at this point. Avalanche got bought out. I don't know what really happened to THQ. They just went bankrupt or something, but I'm not really sure what happened to any of their IPs. Now, technically an IP owned by Nickelodeon, so it still works. Come on. Oh, duh. There's one right there. How did I not see that? Well, I see it now. There's one more in this level. The way it's pointing makes me think that it's behind me. Yeah, this is behind me. I passed it. Did I? I'm trying to think it might be down another path. No, I'm gonna go... I think I'm close. I think I'm close enough to the entrance where if I go to the entrance I can figure out which path it's under. I'm not entirely sold that I did a thorough sweep of either of the other two. No!
Let's try that again, shall we?
I will find my way back in there. I will. Must find way to exit. Must find exit. Wait a minute. Things on the other side of this wall. That's handy. Now it's pretty much just saying it's right behind me. Twist and turn behavior of this cave really doesn't help. Now it's on the other side of that wall. I wish there was an overhead map in this game or something that said that I'm not wasting my time by going back. No, I'm going back. I'm gonna go back in that central hub level area. If it still says that I need to be coming in this room, well, I'll go. At least I now get the Juju ability. I can't remember what one they have here, but I'm about to find out. Got the first 3 active now, so holding a Juju ability this whole time. Nobody knew. Although it is kind of obvious when you look at it.
Nice! You just collected a Juju power-up. It's called the Stunner. You should use it when you're facing a lot of nurbles.
It's not really that good. Down the green tunnel, huh? Okay. Glad I didn't waste more time than I did there then. Back in, I think I was in the red room. What the? It's saying it's behind the rock. Now I'm not so sure that it wasn't in the right. Although, there's some stuff down here. Aha, there it is. It was in this area.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I really, really hate flying Nurbles. I don't know why they were added to the game.
Hey, we've got all the Yorbles in this creepy old place. We're done here.
Booyah!
You said it. Get out of here. I think this is the way back. I hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. Or at least I'd like to think I'm going the right way. Okay, I'm almost certain this is the right way to go. Why does water hate tack so much? Blaylock isn't the main villain at all, it's water. Oh, whatever. We're almost here at the end. Just got one more segment to go through. Or two if you count the Chicken Island mess I have to deal with. I kind of viewed this as a negative in Chicken Island, so it doesn't think I actually activated it. I have to go back to Chicken Island at some point and reactivate that. Just so it shows up my percentage. It's not gonna take long, it's gonna be like 2 minutes tops. I would do it if Dry Rock Canyon didn't have such a horrible, horrible teleporter system. But as it does, at least it's got one, but an interesting story. Sure. Maybe there's a teleporter in Sun Temple. Ew. I just want to test something out that I've seen a video of, because I've never actually had a chance to test this out until now.
When in doubt, take the stick out.
Supposedly you can jump behind this pillar. If you get the right angle, you can jump right in. So this game is pretty much the undisputed master of angle jumps. Means you have to be set on a specific angle, do anything. I feel like I have a Spirit Rattle, since Spirit Rattle lets me do instantaneous jumps. You're supposed to be able to jump back behind that pillar, but I'll play with that later. I don't want to waste any more time. Apparently, I don't have the strategy down.
For way longer than I can remember. Many of its secrets have been lost. You'll have to figure them out if we plan to find the Moonstone.
What do we got here? I'm probably gonna want Thunderstrike here. Just because of how many giant Nurbles there are. I've got way more mana than I would ever need.
Some kind of oil. You may be able to use them to start fires. Floors will ignite the oil.
It's nice and all, but I don't think it's terribly useful. Let the igniters, well, ignite themselves. Knock little guys off the cliff and waste your mana. Waste mana again. Do that. There we go. That's what we needed. theory, you could skip that with a really old time triple jumper, Ellen, but I wouldn't risk it because I'm not terribly great at this game. Here, I just need to know how many Yorbles there are. Are there? 9? And summon coconuts, which is an extremely useless ability. So I'm not really going to go out of my way for that. Or at least I wouldn't if I wasn't doing 100%. So I'm kind of talking to myself from my perspective of trying to plan out a route. Is actually part of the reason I started doing speedrun in the first place. I just wanted to see if I could plan out a good route. If this was even a game I wanted to try to do speedruns on, because hey, tired speedrunner, that's what I do. Ah!
You'll get him next time.
This should not be so hard. I'm gonna go get that Yorble. Now that I know it's there, I just gotta get it. Don't want any nests up. I wish I could talk about more, but there's not really anything to talk about here. This level is pretty bland. It's not the worst in terms of that. It's probably Chicken Island West. There's seriously nothing there. It's just wide open space. And dying was probably the best thing I could have done right there. I didn't realize it at the time, but it was one of the best things that could have happened to me. I don't know how these Nurbles are still alive. I don't know how I'm ever going to get past that. I land on there, I'm all but starting to get knocked off by the coconut. Although their aim does seem kind of terrible. Yeah, okay. Never mind, I was thinking about to be more of a threat than they actually were. Here we go. Got all of them. I don't even think I needed to get all of them, but I don't know. Maybe this was one of those game types that only lets you go on if kill a certain number of enemies. This seems like I've still got plenty of time anyways. I'm fine. I'm still there. Come on. Give me what I need. There we go. Ah! Well, that's absolute. I don't want anything to do with that. That's just... Why? Worthy. Of course, when you have to say why about something once, the only natural response is to do it again. They like to hide Yorbles and these little spaces here between pillars and walls, so if you see me running between them, that's why. Don't want to miss anything. Playing the boss music. It doesn't think it's a boss fight though. When you pause, they'll say exit boss fight or something like that. Sometimes it'll even say it for things that you wouldn't traditionally think are bosses. Like for example in the spirit world when you're fighting the 3 giant Nurbles, it thinks that's a boss fight. why it does, I'm not exactly sure, but it does. So what's in here? I'm gonna hop up here. Oh, I was supposed to go up here. Never mind. Why does this feel like a bad thing? Alright, that's why. All of them. I feel like I can use that. Gotta figure out how. I know the method's there. Okay? It's gotta be. I found those things to launch me up really high. Okay, would you be so kind as to stop that? Okay. There we go, that's what I wanted. I feel like that can be used, I just don't know how. Wait. Okay, no Yorbles. There's only 9 this level, and I've already gotten 1, and I think that over there is another one. Whoa, hello. That sort of worked. Okay, never mind, it worked. Not really sure why that worked like it did, but it did. So, tomatoes. Oh, here's another one. Put 2 Yorbles together in the same room. Considering how few there are in this level, it's kind of surprising. One, where is it? Spirit Strike. I think that's why I need to destroy this. Try it again. I've got mana to spare. Except it doesn't target Ness. That's perfect. Gonna get the mana feathers instead of increasing your health a little bit, and any Yorbles. I don't trust them to not hide any. Okay, so if we jump down there, we can't jump down there because there's a death plane, but supposed to go down there anyways. I guess they want you to do it a specific way. They're gonna let me jump on it from here. Well, if it does, I'm gonna have to remember to press the jump button. Yeah, I don't think I can make it.
Keep trying.
Here I could probably make it. Oh, that wasn't it. I feel like I could make it.
Let me help you back up.
I just gotta get that right timing. So the blow gun staff jump and triple jump method, they have roughly the same jump height, which is why I sometimes use them interchangeably. Pool is a little more versatile, but it depends on the situation. Oh, there's someone coconut. It doesn't consider that a boss fight. It's using boss fight music. That's why I checked.
Now you can summon a fire coconut anytime you need one.
Yeah, for 250 mana, it's not worth it. I think that's the most expensive item you can summon or do anything with that matter in the game. Whoa, frames. What happened to you there? It looks like they're back now, but something happened there. That would be a valid skip if you get lucky enough. You could just jump on that wooden platform and come back over here. Just taking notes for myself. But that feels like it's a bit too RNG to rely on. Whatever. Just making notes for myself.
Gotcha.
Gotta figure out a way to consistently skip the dinky cutscene and figure out how to manipulate mummies and mummies too. I've got it set. Oh yeah, and figure out how the item toss glitch works. I know how to trigger it, I just don't know how to make it work. I've already shown it off in multiple streams at this point. But I was using it almost exclusively for the sake of making animals follow you. Which is a handy perk. They will follow you pretty much anywhere. At least anywhere they would before. But now the attack would be more versatile. Surprisingly useful, believe it or not. Check for the Yorble. They will hide one. I know they will. Just watch. One of these like that.
Sweet.
For Yorbles. How many do we have so far? 4 of the 9. There's a 5th one out here. I know it's possible to skip this room. I'm not gonna do it. Dude, oh, I still have some coconut open. So, trouble here. Yeah. Distance for Squirrel is really bad. Why is it so bad? Maybe it's not really this bad, it just feels as bad, but if that's the case, then why does it feel so bad? But I'll be standing right in front of them and it still won't register. There we go, that time it worked fine. Maybe it's selective? I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point. That time works fine too! It didn't even have to stop. Just work. Oh, there's the portal. Okay. Good. I can go complete that Chicken Island objective now. Is there any more? There's one more. You know, whatever. Going to Chicken Island. Because they're all probably going to show up again anyways. The gong's right here. That's all I had to do. But it shows us an objective, which means I wouldn't 100% the game if I didn't do it. See what else is left. Sun Temple, okay, obviously Sun Temple's not done. So it's Welcome Tax Village. It's probably the Moonstones. Yeah, okay. Okay. We've got everything else done. We just gotta finish the, go back this way. Sun Temple. Go back and do that. Yep, they're gonna make me fight them all again. Even when they're stunned like that, I still like using Thunder Strike just because it seems like it does more damage. I think it would take 2 hits normally to make it fall back with the Spirit Rattle, where it just takes 1 if you're using Thunder Strike. As far as I'm aware, it's impossible to use Thunder Strike with the blowgun. Maybe you can with the club. Actually, no, I don't think it's possible to get him out on top with that Spirit Rattle. Unless someone can find a way to cutscene or object skip to the Upper Tree Village. Or better yet, the mountaintop. There's a lot of parts of the game you can actually get to with that Spirit. You can theoretically get here in the Sun Temple without the Spirit Rattle. It would be the dumbest mistake of your life. But you could do it. Whoa. I was a little overwhelmed and a little underwhelmed by how explosive that is. I didn't have to go up to the little... Oh wait, there are no little guys. They all blew up too. Okay. On to the next room. No turning back from here. Unless, you know, they turn back. That's always a possibility, I suppose. Come on, give me the Yorba! 3 left. There has to be 3 left, because there's only 3 left in the game. And Dark Temple doesn't have any. I hope I'm even saying that right. I think it's Dark Temple. But pretty sure I even said that in the description for my LP video back on YouTube. But I really wish he would stop grabbing everything that just walks across, but oh well. Wait, what was that for? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Except I don't see. What was the point of those? What's on the other side? It might be on the other side. It was on the other side. Of course. And you know, 2 more Nurble Giants because who doesn't need more Titans in their life?
Keep trying.
I wonder if it's even possible to get over there normally. That actually worked a little bit better than expected. I don't want to have to waste my mana again. That's why I'm doing it like this. In fact, I can actually get some mana. Knock you out. And from here, I found out that I don't have a lot of time, so I pretty much just gotta whack you out and go. And seriously? Are you serious? What? I thunderstruck you. How did you... Are they model stuck when they're in a taunt or something? That could be very bad for me, if it's true. But also kind of useful. Maybe useful in Spirit World. I can't think of anywhere else that might come in handy.
Do you want to try that again?
Okay, why is it every time you fail that you have to fight them off again? Okay, you know, forget it. I'm at a position where I'm willing to try it. Item storage time, let's go. As soon as I can trigger it. It's kind of frame precise, and since I have frame skipping on, this could take a while. I think I got it that time. Yep, okay. Are you serious? I can't even cheat right. Dude, I'm going through the destructive plane. Oh, that worked horribly. That one might work better. Probably not, though. That one will probably work. I did say probably. I can definitely see this level being a speedrun killer. I'm getting nervous that it's almost always set at the end. The timers are really picky. You can barely make it. Equip crazy feet. Camera! No! Forget it. I don't care anymore. Seems the fish made me not care in the slightest. They just want you to swerve between them? They didn't give you a lot of space if that's the case. I think we're close to the end of the level. This feels end of level-ish. I wish I had a better way to word it than that, but I do not. I know there's at least one Yorble in this room. It's too big to not have something. I don't think I actually have to fight this enemy.
I need a vacation.
Okay, never mind. Maybe you do need it. That was nicely timed. Back to full health again. Why didn't that raise? Oh boy, I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Wow, that's a horribly set up trial. That's like wow worthy. Definitely tell this was their first game.
When in doubt, take the stick out.
Or at least the first game for this type of series. I don't know if it was Avalanche's first or not. I don't think so. I think they were around longer. It's definitely the first joint collaboration of this kind. Maybe that's what went wrong with that kind of thing. Oh well, can't argue with the end product too much. I'm all but convinced at this point. They're not hiding them in the bases. That's why I was breaking them open. don't think they're gonna be hidden in these Nurble nests either. But there's 3 this time. There's 1 Yorble over there. If I get too much closer, I don't know what'll happen. One left. Come on, go away. Alright then. Still got plenty of time left on the timer, so 1 Yorba left. And no magic abilities whatsoever, as far as I can remember. I think I've got them all. Okay, so there is 1 room left. What? This room is timed. Are you serious? No, forget it. I don't care, this is where all my mana's gonna come in handy. Oh, there's Yorble over there. Aha! That's my last one over there. Oh, the frames. I'm gonna go get this Yorble. I need it.
So, do you want to try that again?
Yeah, got all the Yorbles. I gotta do all this again, but at least I don't have to worry about that Yorble again. So, hey, there's some benefits. I never have to play Powder Canyon again. That's a pretty good benefit. I think it's me like Powder Canyon and Dunes and all those. They're not bad levels. I mean, like in Tech 2, you can play them without the Yorbles and all that, and they're perfectly fine. But you got all those side objectives. That's what makes them so painful to play. I think this is the end. Yeah. Here we go. Boss battle time. I don't even think that's a cutscene for this. You just jump on and then pins and needles show up. Oh, never mind.
Okay, stud, you got 1 chance before I show 'em how it is done.
Right, from what I remember this, which admittedly isn't much, you've got to defeat needles, then you've got to defeat pins, and you've got to beat them both together. Oh, I'm out of... As far as which attacks, and you can't really do much to stop them getting these attacks, but you definitely do not want them getting yellow. If there's anything you can do to stop them from getting it, do that. As far as damage, I think red does the most damage to them. Especially if you get up close. Oh, do not want them getting yellow. And yellow is actually not half bad one for attack either, so. There's a lot of greens in here. They usually don't spawn this many greens.
Needles, you are pathetic and somewhat crispy. Now sit back and watch how it is done.
Now you gotta fight Pins, who is just a reskin of Needles. I'm gonna get rid of these greens. Why is there so many greens? Don't want him getting that one. Don't want him getting extra health. You know, finding, get that one. I'll take the homing shot. Sonic Generations has trained me. Instead of a missile or anything, it's called a homing shot. Don't want them getting those. What? That just went right through it. What? Let's fight. All the fights in this game, this one's probably the hardest to predict. Just because it's completely RNG as to what shows up in the arena.
Okay. This time, let's
Like attack in the background. As far as I can tell, there is absolutely nothing different about pins and needles individually. There's just having them both, and they can do friendly fire to each other, which is nice. But it doesn't seem like they do a lot of friendly fire. Oh, don't want pins and needles getting that. It looks like needles already did get that. The specific reason they want that because they will follow you around in circles over and over endlessly until they run out of ammo. Okay, never mind. Pinta's got that one. Yeah, Pinta's got it. Whether or not I like it. Hey man, how is Pinta even still... Okay, he does have a little bit of health left. Needles has one of the yellows, I know it. Yep. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna target for Needles because I'm expecting Needles to kill off Pins with friendly fire, which he did just then, so... Prove that right.
Yes, you did it! Now it's Moonstone time!
No, 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 no. Ah! Really specific hitbox. Hello. What? Okay, I feel like I'm getting pushed out of the way of the Moonstone. Oh, they don't want me on it.
Yes! You collected a Moonstone! Pins and needles are no match for you.
I can still hear it running around. Interesting. Wish we could have seen it, but I'll take what I can get. Anyways, I think we're all but done with the game, but at this point we just gotta go finish the final boss. Before I do anything, Twtch, I'm gonna check my stats one more time just to make sure that I've got everything. Probably save at this point. If anything even shows up if you 100% the game. Okay, well yeah, there's that one stat that's still out here in Village which we're gonna fulfill now. Now we just gotta run back to Bulba's hut. Running and running, and where's my crazy feet? Because I need it now, because I got hit apparently. Whatever. There was a way to check what my health was. Okay, yeah, I still don't have image champion power. Now I do. Don't care about the cutscene.
Attack. You know how I've been.
It is Dark Temple. Okay, good.
Well, I don't have anything to say about the Dark Temple except be careful. I don't like this place.
It's gotta come out here, and I'm surprised they didn't use this area for Attack 3. It would have been really interesting to see what they could have done with it.
Champion, you simply do not possess the power.
Bring it on, old man.
And you just gotta attack these plants. Because this game seems to have a very interesting concept of what a boss fight is. To be fair, the boss fights in this game are really unique, but it's both a curse and a blessing.
The amulet is protected. Hurry, Tag. If you can reach me, I can change it back. Do it again.
Wait, what? I wonder if Tilak actually does anything once he yells at enough part, because I think that Flora does actually finish her sentence there. But if you let her finish her sentence, does it change anything?
The amulet is protected.
No, it doesn't. Never mind. Oh, right. And then Playlock destroys all these. Right, okay. Okay. Plug on fire. Ah! So many Nurbles. Nurbles everywhere. Oh. There we go. On to the next phase. Oh, this is even better. This one Trailock attacks you a lot faster, obviously, since you don't have to do all that much. Okay, this is the last phase of the fight. However, you can't really do anything with that Trailock attacking you. You have to get him to attack you and in turn these plant barriers. Those are the areas aren't playing boss music. Then what were they playing? I guess they have their own like mini boss track or something. What is it called in the soundtrack? I have it on my computer. It's like Numa or something. But it doesn't even play Numa Dunes. There's a track in there called Numbe, but it doesn't sound anything like any of these. What the? No. Make it up long enough to move? Nope. Of course not. And you gotta watch the cutscene again. Okay, never mind. They let me skip it now. Wait, so they knew it was a bad idea to have it like this, and they did it anyways. Can't skip this, though.
The amulet is protecting you from Tlaylock's spells. Quick, run away while I try to figure this out.
That time she actually got to finish her sentence. What the? Is there any more plants? There's this one over here. What the? That was the last one. Okay. On to the next phase. I think you can technically jump on top of this barrier, but it's extremely, what's the word? I don't want to say picky, but if you go out of bounds too much, the game has the possibility of freezing. I believe is what the reasoning was. I wouldn't risk it. Especially if you're doing a speedrun, I definitely wouldn't risk it. Come on, fire away. Still feel like there's a way I could use that. That gives you a really big height advantage. It also kills any horizontal movement, so yeah, it's a blessing and a curse. Come on, fire away. I'm gonna get this one first. I want to get the risky ones done. Down over there isn't quite as risky. Just considering the size of the platform. Yeah, like, see where that thing blew me away? Yeah, not the best word choice, but get my idea. Anyways, fight's pretty much won at this point.
Fantastic! Now it should be a piece of cake to destroy that. Oh. I feel strange. Come over here, Jack. I have an idea.
No, oddly enough, you know how I said before that flirt, you can attack the orangutans by shooting them? It doesn't work in Flora. No idea why.
Yeah, just as I thought. The spirit rattle absorbs Laylock's power. Now you can use it against him.
Everybody is sheep.
Bring him here. I'll take care of him.
There we go.
Bye-bye, Laylock.
Let me check something on OBS real quick. I've had more dropped frames than I thought. Still doing alright.
You did it, Tack. With Laylock's magic source destroyed, the villagers will return to normal. Too bad Laylock was so close to the blast. Looks like he's stuck being a sheep. Aw, look, Tack. Laylock's made some new friends.
Yeah, close personal friends. Wow.
Oh, this is where that Nabe song plays. Okay.
Saved the tribe, rescued the moon goddess, and whipped Laylock. Hey, maybe I won't have to sweep Jaboba's hut anymore. Smash. Wham.
Anyway, speed this up. I don't think so. So now we just get to sit through the credits. Okay. Don't really have much to say for this spot. I'm gonna play a round of some settings, but I'm not sure if I can get away with it without putting the stream off. You know how I've been bringing us speedruns a fair bit. I actually wound up making a any percent splitter for this game. It looks something like, whoa, this. And it works like that. I set all that up last night. I don't think that route is optimized by any means whatsoever, but it seems like the best one you can do. By the way, that number 2 up there is just because I was trying to see if I can get it to work. I'm kind of curious to see if I can get it to work now because I've got the game running. Whoa, did not want full screen. So because I've actually got the start button binded to LB on my 360 controller. So would it still work? That's what I was afraid of. It doesn't. In theory, it would still work as long as I have. Yeah, now it works, but now I can't use any of the other keys. So, yeah. What's the reset key? I'm gonna have to work on the bindings later. I'm gonna set it back to full screen. And gotta select this window again. Save it so that I have 100% profile. Or I quit. Everything is complete. Beautiful. Alright. Gonna quit, see if we get any special 100% bonuses, because it said something about all Yorbles collected bonus or something like that. It'll probably be under extras. Concept artwork, that's probably it. Okay. I can get behind this. The dead Juju is supposed to look much different at one point. Interesting. All seem like they're fairly late development sketches. Or if they're not, then they decide to go with their early models very early on. Not particularly bad models by any means, such a word, but a lot of these look pretty spot on for their character designs. There's things like, for example, that scorpion right there. We never see a scorpion, and before we saw a spider. Never saw a spider. I don't think we ever got there. There's a mammoth. You see one of those in TAC 3, but not this game. A bear. You see one of those in TAC 2, but not in this game. Not even sure what that's supposed to be. Planetarium. See that in TAC 2, but not here. I have no idea what that is. So it looks like they reuse a lot of this stuff for later games. Orby. What's an Orbo? Whatever. Crocodile. TAC 2 and TAC 3, but not here. Not really sure what that was. That looks like Mummy Tombs. Chicken Temple. Not quite sure about that one. Chicken Island, I guess. Could be anywhere. That one had a bear in it, so I don't know. Maybe they couldn't figure out what to do with the bear in time. And they figured that out later. That's possible. That's cinematics. And you've got all of the scenes. Okay. credits you've already seen. I don't really care to watch the advertisements for other games, so yeah, I think we're done. Thank you for anyone that's been watching, and I'll have something else I'll be streaming for terribly long. Don't know how I'm going to go through Taekwondo. I'm probably going to need a few days just to study roots a little bit or something like that, but I do plan to at least attempt it so I can say that I have the videos on record. If I don't do that, I'll find some game that I can speedrun that I'm actually half decent at playing. Probably something not quite as open-ended as this. I considered Kingdom Hearts 2 for a while, but that seems like a game that would have a lot of splits. Just because of how long it is. I don't know what the world record for that game is, but unless there's been some major skips, like skipping entire levels, I'm thinking it's gotta be like 5 hours minimum. Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm going on, so keep watching and I'll see y'all another time. Take care.